Talk about unprepared. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I don't even know how to do this anymore. Hi, Damien. Where's my Streamlabs notifications here? I heard. Yay! Raf and Damien, thank you for the likes. So unprepared. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, oh, I gotta turn my mic up a little bit, probably. Holy, Terry, thank you for the like. Um, I hope that's better. I hope that sounds better. I just wanted to do a check-in, give you guys an update on what's going on over here in this Edmonton, Canada place. Um, number one, my camera's in the wrong spot. Um, my lights are on. Number two. I didn't even have my headset plugged in. It was my speakers were plugged in because Jamie borrowed my TV. So I just turned my monitor around because my couch is behind there. I just turned my monitor around and watched TV that way. So I had my speakers plugged in for listening to whatever I was watching. I'm also slouching terribly. Does that seem right? Does that? Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. Total. Oh, I'm so because I got all hung up on the tide thing. Okay. Do you want me to go back? Okay. Yeah. Well, Jesse's off work in like an hour. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know where my brain's at, guys. I don't know. Okay. I have to check vaults. I know it's Saturday. I have to check vaults. I was looking at a piece of gear that I had in my war bank here. Hers is 584. This piece is 584. Both veterans. But her stats, I'm looking at her stats here, and it looks like she needs crit and then mastery, and then haste if you have Dark Ranger, which I don't even know what she's got. She's got Dark Ranger. Okay, so crit and then mastery. This piece will give her crit, but it'll make her lose mastery. So if I just do, I'm gonna sneeze. Apparently, if you need to sneeze and you don't want to, just put your tongue at the top of the roof of your mouth and it's supposed to stop it. Oh, sorry, that might have seemed weird. That was my back. My back was not happy with the way I just moved. Um, how are you guys doing, by the way? I hope you guys are doing fine. Um, I so I did announce before, like in September, that I got a camp job, and then they didn't call me. And then I got another job as a backup on call, um, helping with snow clearing for the winter, which was supposed to pay 45.5 hours every 2 weeks, not per week, every 2 weeks. So it's like 22.75 hours per week on call pay at $23 an hour. It has not snowed enough to even be called out yet. But I told them shouldn't have said anything right away. But I told them that I could not be on call as of November 7th because I got called out. I got a camp job. I got called out the camp job for November 7th and left. And I think they messed up on my paycheck because when I went to pick it up, there was only 5.5 hours on there, not 45 and a half. So I think someone forgot a four in there somewhere. Um, so yeah. Um, so I had to call my unemployment back and tell them the amount that I reported that I was going to get, I didn't get. So they had to change that for me, which is awesome. So I'll get a little bit more money on like Tuesday or Wednesday from unemployment. Um, but yeah, I got the camp job. I went out to the camp, which is like 5 hours away. Um, and sorry, my brain went somewhere else. Which is 5 hours away. So they usually have like a bus that takes people to the camp. This camp that I went to is a small camp, I guess. Um, seems pretty big to me. There's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There's 8 pods that has 38 beds in each pod. So if you don't know what a camp is, basically a camp is an off-site location, um, just in the middle of nowhere. Um, and it's set up. It has like there's like a kitchen where they have like chefs and they make all this gourmet food. I think I'm actually fatter now. Um, and they have like dining areas. They've got a main office, and then there's this huge ass hallway. They've also got a rec room there where you can play like pool. There's TVs. There's like ping pong table. They also have a gym where they've got like a lot of um, bikes. Like the what do you call that step machine? Elliptical. They've got like a leg press machine, which is out of all the machines there, that's my favorite one. I haven't used any of them yet, by the way. Um, they've also got like bench presses and that it's not a Smith machine, but it's like a squat with the bar squat, whatever machine, rack. Um, and then a big ass hallway, which has different dormitories coming off of it on each side, and 38 beds in each dormitory. The rooms are like, I'm actually glad that camp is pretty good because each person's room has their own washroom, which is I don't have to share a washroom with anyone, which I'm appreciative of. Um, got my own toilet, shower, sink. I don't know why the sink is outside the bathroom, but whatever. My own bed, cupboard, desk, whatever. It's just a little room. Um, so I was set to be out there for 3 weeks from November 7th to November 28th. Clearly, I'm home right now. Um, the first couple days, well, actually, probably almost the whole first week was torture on my body. My mind is totally there. My mind is 200% there. I can do this, says my mind. My body says, you're too old for this shit, girl. What are you doing? And and I've had, other people have been asked me like because like what did you do before this? I'm like, well, I'm a payroll specialist. Um, and they're like, why are you doing this work? Well, let me tell you why. Number one, I thought I could physically do it. Clearly, I can't. I'm at home right now. Um, uh, I have such back problems. I've always had back problems. It's pre-existing because it condition is what the words are. Um, and you guys know I've always had back problems. Um, and doing the work, I not hurt myself, but my back is not used to the work. And I went in as a janitor. I applied for a housekeeper position. Now the difference between a janitor position and a housekeeper position. Um, Housekeeper position, they strictly do rooms all day. They clean rooms all day. Um, they make the beds, they vacuum the rugs, they wipe down they're supposed to wipe down the counters, the door handles, all the different spots and stuff like that. And each person has an individual bathroom, right? Like I just said. So they have to clean the showers, change the shower curtains, um, clean the toilets. Honestly, which is not that bad. I have only out of all so that's the housekeeper position. I'll finish explaining that first. Um, so you change the linen and stuff, and you bring the linen bags out. You put it in a bin. Um, take the garbages out, put them in a bin. The janitor's position is cleaning the main areas of the camp. So the boot room at the beginning, where everybody comes in, they got all their muddy boots and stuff like that. They come in, there's a big hallway. They walk down the hallway with their muddy boots on, go to their spot, take their boots off, leave them there, whatever. Lots of hard work to keep the boot room clean. So as a janitor, my job, I clean the boot room. I empty all the garbages in the main hallways, by the main office, by the boot room, in the gym, in the rec room. I also mop all the hallway, all the floors, sweep and mop. I wipe down, excuse me, I wipe down all the chairs, vending machines, um, tables, all that stuff in like the rec room and in the gym. And there's a main bathroom in the office area where anyone can use. There's a men's washroom and a women's washroom. I have to clean those. Um, that's where I've seen the nastiest toilet stuff in the men's washroom. Um, and what else? Yeah, and I work hard. So camp life, when you're working in a camp as a janitor, as a housekeeper, as a camp manager, as a um, chef, second cook, whatever, blah, 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 maintenance person, whatever, your shifts are like 12 and a half hours long. So my shift started at 6:55 a.m. And then it ended anywhere between 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Um, that's longer than 12 and a half hours, isn't it? No, 7 to 7 is 12. Yeah. So it's like 7 and a half or 12 and a half hour days. There are no breaks. Like, well, there are no days off. That's what I meant to say. There are breaks. There are two 15-minute breaks and two 30-minute breaks that I get, which the timing is fine with them, except my back giving me all the problems. I literally could use an hour break every 2 hours, but that's not how it works, right? Get a 15-minute break first, then a half an hour break, then a 15-minute break, then a half an hour break. So I do my janitor duties until about 2 o'clock p.m. from basically 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Because we have a meeting at 6:55. So, um, and then um, I do my janitor stuff, and then I go help whoever needs help in their rooms, right? Um, it depends. If some people need help in their rooms, I just help them. Um, I'm just gonna do this while Setting up raid bots, top gear for my hunter. Ricardo Gonzalez. Hello, thank you for the follow. I'm just kind of blabbing at the moment. How you doing? I see that you sent me a message as well. 567. I'm just setting up my raid bots at the moment. Okay, that's good enough. Find it. I was just complaining. I was gonna say complaining. That's what was gonna come out of my mouth. I was just explaining. Was I complaining? Oh my gosh. I was just explaining my life in a camp job. Um Thank you for the follow, Ricardo. Here I have a little speech to do first. First off, if you're here to promote yourself, please don't bother. I can't afford any services, and when I can, I do have someone that I will be purchasing their services to do stuff for me. Number two, welcome to Eve's Gaming Fun, where you come for what you think is a great view. It's not, but you stay for the conversation, the Eve moments, and the Writing Wednesday. Sorry, I'm going to be right back. My dog needs to go outside. Sorry about that. I do also want to say my new follower here had sent me a message on Messenger saying hi. I do want to say if you are trying to propose anything, um, please know my stream will know about it. Were you going to say something? You look cold already and you haven't even gone outside. Okay, Ricardo. Okay, I have a few questions to ask. Ask away. Let's, hi, Furrow. Morning. Welcome back. Thank you. Um, we have a new follower here that's asking questions. Bum, 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 bum. So, oh, yeah, I was doing the SimC, by the way. Okay, run sim again. Here we go. Oh, so yes, this is telling me to switch to that other helmet, so I'm going to do that. Why did my whole screen just move? Ew! Oh, no, 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 we don't want that. No, we don't want, that's the wrong button. Here we go. Oi, ask away, Ricardo. I'm ready to answer your questions on stream. William, hello. Good to know you're still alive. Still kicking. I like it. Okay. Okay, so I changed her. I don't need this page anymore. Actually, I'll leave it up there just for now. Um, so yes, I was explaining my whole camp thing. So I went to camp November 7th. How it works is I went to the office, the camp main office, and in like 6:45 in the morning. Um, and the van, it was a cargo van, basically, like a passenger van, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seats. There were 7 of us traveling, counting the driver, and 3 of us were wearing seatbelts. I say us because, of course, I was wearing one. I sat in the very back, and home today after 2.5 days in the hospital. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're back home. So the camp that I was at is 5 hours away. So that was a long, bumpy ass ride. My back was sore just from the ride. Half an hour in, not even half an hour in, maybe 15 minutes in, my back was already sore. I knew it was not going to be a good run. The whole time on the way to camp, I was like, what am I getting myself into? Right? Chest pain scare. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you went in right away. Um, uh, yeah. What did I get myself into? I started writing on my way there. Unfortunately, because there's no Wi-Fi, or they do have Wi-Fi, but they don't give us the password. So we can't connect to the Wi-Fi while we're out there. I'm using cell data. Um, but it's also not like my notes. The writing that I did quite a bit of writing on the way. The writing that I did is all gone. Even I started a writing like October something, whenever, here in Edmonton, and that for my second book that I was talking about, that's gone. It's gone. So whatever. Um, I don't feel like starting any of it again. How's your back? My back's not good. Yeah, so got to the camp 12:45-ish. Um, that's not even half the day yet because um I get checked in, basically checked into the camp. And then I go to my room, change into my work clothes, the uniform. And then I go back and report and say, okay, I'm ready to work. Um, and I start working right away, right after I get there. So I start being showed how to do the janitor job, and it was fine. It was fine. Beginning was fine, except my feet. Okay, I'm used to my average, well, my average steps was around 1,000 steps a day. That's terrible. For anyone, that's terrible. Anyone that can walk, that's terrible. 1,000 steps a day. Um, so on that Thursday, I don't remember how many steps I had on that Thursday. On the Friday, Um, because of course I was sitting, right, while we were traveling on Thursday. But there was still a lot of walking around on that Thursday, the 7th. My feet were sore at the end of the day. My back was sore at the end of the day. Um, so I was shown how to do my janitor jobs, and then we have to go help the housekeepers clean rooms. The janitor job is okay for my back. It's fine for my back. The only thing is when you have that big industrial yellow mop bucket and mop, the heavy ass mop, um, that was not too good on my arms because you put the mop in the thing and then you have to squeeze the handle so that it's like push the handle down so it squeezes the mop, get the water out. Um, of course, the more you squeeze the mop, the faster the floor dries, and the hotter the water is, the faster the floor dries. So, you don't want your mop that wet because it's going to take forever to dry. So I was doing a good job squeezing the mop. After a few days, actually, I think it was on the 5th. So I went out on Thursday. By Wednesday morning or Tuesday night, the next Tuesday night, when I was sleeping, my whole arm was numb. My whole arm. Hey Brandon. Uh, so I was concerned. Like there's got to be a pinched nerve or something. I don't know what's going on. Um, and overnight I just thought, oh, I'm just sleeping awkward, right? Um, that's probably what it is. I'm just sleeping awkward. So in the morning, I thought, okay, well, should be okay. It wasn't okay. It was still numb. I could still move it and do everything. Like it wasn't sleeping. It would just felt numb. I could still do everything. But I did talk to the camp manager. I texted him because I was concerned. I texted him and then I asked to talk to him about, you know, maybe going home on the bus. So how it works is the van that took me out to camp on Thursday morning only comes into camp every Thursday. So if I'm going to go out to camp or come home for camp, it can only be on a Thursday. Um, it can be on a different day, but if I want to be that petty or that, I don't know what the word is, royalty, I guess, I don't know. Um, I could request to go home on a different day, but it's going to cost the camp a lot of money because they have to get a driver to come to pick me up and take me to Edmonton. Um, it's expensive for them for me to go home, so I didn't want to be that person. Um, so I asked on Wednesday if it's okay if I leave on the Thursday bus, whatever, van, because I need to get checked out. I need to get my back checked out. Um, and my feet were killing me. On the Friday, the first full day that I had, remember I said I averaged 1,000 steps. Except the odd day, I would do like 5,000 steps or something. So when I look at my app that says my average steps is like 3,000 a day, that's still not enough. Every day I should have like 10,000 steps, but I don't. My main average was like 1,000, but on a couple 2 days a week or whatever, I would have like 5,000. So that made it say that my average steps were 3,000. But either way, still going from average 3,000 steps to going to 20,000 steps in one day, that was pain. That was lots of pain. Um, so there's a good chance I'm probably just going to be blabbing today. I probably won't be doing any dungeons or anything. Um, it's a lot for someone like me who's used to sitting all day as a payroll specialist, sitting all day, and then sitting in the evening when I'm playing Warcraft. Um, that was a lot. It was my body was not happy. My mind was all for it. I could do this. I can do this. Don't give up. Don't give up. But my body was like, I can't do this. On my breaks that I had, 4 breaks a day, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And at the end of the day, I literally laid on my floor, put my back on my floor in my room or on the carpet, whatever. I don't want to talk about that, but I laid on the carpet on my floor and just laid there for like ever. Every break, I was laying there. Um, I I don't know. I just like for the first few days, I just laid there. A couple times I even cried at night when I was done the day, and I was like, I can't do this. What did I get myself into? I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna let my family down. I'm not gonna be able to pay rent. I can't do this. This is not for me. Um, I cried a lot. Um, and then the next day I got back up, did it all over again. Uh, Sir Wilther, ASMR, you're accidentally doing it. How? Like, what do you mean? Explain, please. Is I feel like are you the same person that said that to my Writing Wednesday that one time? I feel like your words are exactly the same. Is this like a copy and paste thing that you'd put in people's streams or something? Um, Anywho, this Ricardo person that followed said that he had some questions. I said ask away. He has not responded yet. But like I said, if you try to propose anything to me in my messages, um, the stream will know about it. So just so you know, William, thank you for the prayers to heal. You know I'm not religious, right? But I appreciate the thoughts of it, of course. Um, but really, I have to do the work to heal. Um, yes, no. That actually hurt my back. But so he found another janitor. The placement found another janitor to go cover for the week. In the meantime, but it's Thursday. I came, but Thursday night, right? So I had to work half the day on Thursday in the morning. And then I had time to get ready. I had more time to get ready than I did when I first got there. Um, to go home. So I had a shower, felt, like a hot shower. I don't usually do hot. Um, but yeah, what is my power level in WoW? Okay, so this character is level 80. I have higher characters. Oh, not higher. The maximum level is 80. My characters are level 80. The item level, I guess, would be closer to the power level. Her item level is 553. Um, I do have a different, this is my hunter, by the way. I do have a different characters, or a couple characters that are a little bit higher. Um, I have my priest, my holy priest here. She's also level 80. And let's look at what her item level is. William says I got my druid to 594. Nice. That's awesome. Um, so yeah, anywho, it was okayed for me to come home on Thursday. Um, and so I came home. While I was there, I booked an appointment with a chiropractor, for Friday. So I went and saw the chiropractor yesterday. This character is level 80 and her item level is 610. Your priestess power level 1000. I wish. Where's the 1000? Show me. Hi, Mogus, by the way. Oh, vaults. Okay, I gotta check vaults. It's already 5:52. Where's the time going? Anywho, so I did go to the chiropractor on Friday. She did a little bit of adjustments. She looked at my back. She looked at my scoliosis. If you don't know what scoliosis is, it is basically everyone's spine goes up and down, right? But my spine at the top, near my shoulders, um, has a little bit of a curve. It's not major. It's just a minor curve, but it's enough to give me back problems because one side of my back is weaker than the other side, so the other side works harder to compensate, but then gets sore and stuff like that. Dragon Ball Z style. Oh, okay. Oh, is that what he means by power level? Sir William Wilther? Why did I come in the auction house? That's not where I'm going. So I'm gonna check the vault. Dragon Ball Z. I'm Canadian, so I can say that. Um, so anywho, saw the chiropractor. She suggested, um, your spine is vertical, mine is horizontal, at least when I'm sleeping. Wait, vertical is this way, right? Horizontal is this way. No. Don't look at my bags, by the way. I'm in the wrong spot. That's not where I'm going. Um, Sir Wilther says that is fascinating. That's fascinating action bar placement. Any advice for new people? Oh, and get better physically. Best wishes for your health. Thank you. You explained what I meant about power levels accurately. Glad I passed. Thank you. Um, um, okay. You want the vault, not the bank. Yes, thank you, Mogus. My mind is not here. Um, I'm gonna need a couple more treatments at the chiropractor. The office that I went to has chiropractor and physiotherapy in the same office, which is golden. So she set me up for an appointment with the physiotherapist as well. This is not an upgrade. It's a champion, mine's a hero. So I'm gonna take the coins. So advice, I'm helping mastering the obvious. I appreciate it. Um, any advice for new people? Yes. Um, find friends that are very good at explaining things and know how things work because I don't. I'm a very basic player. I like to on this character I like to heal, right? Um, I like to heal. I don't really fully understand everything. I don't follow the storylines like I probably should be. Um, I just kind of play. There you go, Mogus. Thank you. Wowhead .com is a great point of reference. I think that'll tell like storylines. It'll tell professions. Like if you want to do professions like tailoring, leatherworking, alchemy, whatever they all are. Um, Sorry, I'm just responding to guild chat. So you have like the basics. Wait, let me ask you this first. What kind of character do you play, Sir Wilther? William says the doctor added 3 more pills to take and wants to put me into cardiac rehab. Oh, rehab is good. Oh, yeah, Mogus, I asked the same question. What is he playing? DPS, tank, healer, hybrid? William says the add-on Hikili helps you learn rotation. There are other choices too. My one character that I have, she's using max DPS, it's called. Um, as you'll see, this character does not have Hikili on. Well, she's a healer anyway, she doesn't really need it. But max DPS is also a good add-on to help you decide which spells you should be using. By the way, the reason why I have my action bars where I have them is because I'm a terrible player. And I essentially kind of use direction keys to run instead of WASD. I also click on my spells to use them instead of using the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever on my keyboard. In fact, I don't even use a keyboard. I have this thing. It's a keypad, I guess. It's from Razer. It's called Tartarus Pro, Tartarus Pro. It's like using WASD, right? Brandon says I'm a clicker too. Yeah, there are actually more clickers out there than people think. Which also makes me not a great player either because I'm not clicking them fast enough. Oh, I can't use the mouse. I can't use the buttons on the mouse. My mouse is a Razer Basilisk, and this is the mouse. I do have on the front, I've got my 2 basic buttons. I've got my mouse. There are 2 buttons right here as well to use. I don't use them. On the side of my mouse, I have 3 buttons here, and I don't use them because the placement is awkward for me to use, so I don't use them. Um, I'm as basic as they come. Sir Wilther says I play a mage Drakthir. Been playing WoW 3 months now. Okay, so can Drakthirs be mages? I thought they could only be evokers. Oh, I guess that's the same thing, right? Yeah, evoker. Brandon says you do fine, Eve. Your problem is you get distracted easily. That's typical. That's like everyday life. Sir Wilther says, "What? That keyboard is like nothing I would think of." It is cool. It's cool. It helps me. Um, so I have my keyboard sitting on the side, right? And then I have my keypad sitting here and then my mouse beside. So the only time my hands go on my keyboard is when I'm typing something. So I'll like turn to the side to, it's not probably good for my back. Um, yeah. Moga says, now I have 1 to 12 on the side of my mouse and it has changed my, yeah, because you're more coordinated. Is that the word? Coordinated with your hands, fingers, um, as you should be. Um, sorry, I itch. Um, Brandon says, yes, that started this patch. What started this patch? Oh, the mage. Oh, okay. They changed Dracos recently. Okay. Dragons can be pretty much almost every class. Oh. But what are the best ones? 11.05 allow the Dracos to be a lot more classes. You see? This is what I mean. Find other people that know the game and can explain the game for you. I could totally stream. I could be talking like for hours. But as far as giving advice, that's the best advice I could give. Find people who know how to play the game and know the ins and outs of the game more than I do. I'm just here to look pretty and sound pretty and try to keep you entertained with my stories. I have a lot of stories. They changed the rules. It's a new update. Jack, there can be mages and some other classes. Yeah. So I didn't get the memo because I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I already checked this girl's vault. I'm just gonna check the vaults. I think so. My characters. This is my Blood Death Knight here. She's pretty cool. I like her. Um, and then I have my Marksman Hunter here. She's pretty cool too. I like her too. And then I have one of my holy priests here. She's pretty cool. I like her too. And then I have a Frost Death Knight over here. She's okay. I like her, but she's okay. She's Alliance. I mainly play Horde. Um, and then I have another priest down here. Um, she's cool too. I don't play her as much though. So vaults, I'm pretty sure Flower doesn't have a vault. I'm just gonna confirm that right away. Um, Moga says Mage is a hard class since it's been a while since I've been talking. Mind you, I've been talking to myself while I was cleaning, um, doing my janitor work, and it's actually fun. I was having a conversation with like full out conversation with myself, the one day, and someone came out of one of the dorm areas, and then all of a sudden I was I totally talking to myself out loud? I totally was. And then I was a little bit embarrassed, so I stopped talking. But anywho, I was going to say something before that, but it's gone. Vault. She doesn't have a vault, so that's okay. Mage is a hard class to play. So yeah, now I'm adding words in. Mage is a hard class since it is a solid DPS class. I would recommend reading up on how to smash the buttons and know how to use your defensives. Oh yeah, because there's like time warp, not time warp. Time warp is lust. Um, alter time, I think, or rewind time, or something. Anywho, Ricardo didn't end up asking me any questions. I was really looking forward to that. I was just got a text message from some random person saying, "My dear, how have things been for you?" Not responding. Um, did I not check her vault when I had her on? I did not. Moga says, also the big thing is at the end of keys, just say thank you to people and compliment people since it builds a better community. Aw, wait, you're not. I thought the end of the keys is where you say, you suck, quit the game, blah, 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 blah. That's what a lot of people do. It's a little bit of a toxic environment at times. Um, yeah, I guess that's good. One good tip is don't let people get to you. I'm totally at the wrong place again. Don't let people get to you because they will. They'll totally, they can be mean. I've let them make me cry before. I'm a big crier, aren't I? Okay, so what do we got here? Veteran? Oh, I was gonna be like, veteran is not that high of a piece, so I probably have better already. I don't. I have adventure, so I'm gonna definitely take that. Um, boots are not part of tier, right? Yeah, got some booties. Oh, I don't really care for what they look like though. They don't match. So we gotta do the transmog thingamajigger over here. So let's put those on wherever they went, right there. Wow, from 577 to 593. What is my item level? My item level is 553, and when I put these on, it goes to 554. See how it doesn't match? Like that. I gotta change that. Okay, I'm gonna change that right away. Wrong side. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Hold on, I gotta steal some gold here. Withdraw. 1,111 gold. That'll do. Being a noob, starting out as a mage has been brutal and unforgiving in PvP. Oh, you're doing PvP. Oh, yeah, that's even probably worse. Why am I looking in the mailbox? That's not what I want to do. I want to do my transmog. I'm going to start the vehicle because um, I have to leave soon. So I'm going to check through my other vaults really fast. Like transmog. Here we go. Now I got enough. 76 gold. I'm just going to check if I have any other vaults to. Did I already check her vault? Yes, I got the coins. This is the character. This little gnome is the character that I've been playing more. By the way, Sir Wilther, do you play Horde or Alliance? I have made a mage long time ago. That's not what I'm looking for. This is. Oh yes, of course, of course. She's got a reward to open. It's my little girl. I gotta grab those quests because I don't have all the quests. What level are you, Sir Wilther? Accept that quest. There's another one over here. Accept that one. And there's one more. I don't even know how much playtime I'm going to get. This is the character. You'll notice I have a different setup on this character than on my other characters. Not that you need to pay that much attention to it, but she's totally set up different. A lot of learning I had to go through and practice. Practice is huge. That's what my in-game hubby says. Practice, practice, practice. Endless past abilities. I love it. Oh, Vault. So this is, I've been playing her more. She's more of a main. So she's level 80. Her item level is 615. Damn, she's the highest one? Oh. She's got work to do too. Her DPS is not that great. See, why do I keep going over here? That's totally the wrong spot. She's a little alliance gnome. Please forgive me. Okay, I've got 3 choices. Yes. So we got a shoulder, which is hero. Hers is champion and a tier piece. So if I get this hero piece, I'm going to turn it into a tier. Oh, Sir Wilther, you totally just let me down. I am upset. No, it's okay. I feel like I might go for the shoulder piece. I haven't even looked at anything else yet. Oh, so if you go to wowhead.com, which I'm gonna pull up on my other screen over here. You guys can't see it though, but wowhead.com. Actually, let's see. Can I? Let's do window capture. Let's see if I can throw it on my stream here. Wowhead. Okay. Is that the whole screen? Done. I'm gonna let you guys see that. It's tiny. I'm trying to find the mouse. So I can make it bigger. Why can't I make it bigger? Oh, I just saw an arrow. This is ridiculous. It's showing me a hand, but it's not showing me um, the things to be able to grab and make them bigger. I can move it up and down. I can't make it bigger. Oh my gosh. I've never had problems making it bigger before. I don't know what's going on. That was intentional, by the way. I can't. Okay, so if you can see the screen, you might have to squint a bit. There it is. I got it, I got it, I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna make this screen a little bit bigger so that you guys can see what I'm looking at on my page. Now I can't, there we go. Okay, so hopefully you can see that a little bit better. So in here, this is wowhead.com. Okay, Sir Wilter. At the top, there's this, you can see all these options here. If you go to classes, you just mouse over it. You don't have to click it. Then these will all pop up. So then you'll find your, whatever you are. So you're a mage. Where's mage? So here's mage. There's arcane, fire, frost, right? You would just click on it to see stuff. My character that I'm looking at right now is Frost Death Knight. So I'm going to click on Frost Death Knight. And then when I get to this page, I'm just going to go down a little bit, and there's a section called gear. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to scroll down a bit. I'm going to close this ad. I'm going to scroll down. So we want to look at what the best in slot gear is for your character. So once you do that, I'm just looking at, this is the list. This is overall Frost Death Knight best in slot gear. If you scroll down further, you should be able to see right here, it says raid. This is the best gear that drops in raids. And if you look at Mythic Plus, this is the best gear that drops in Mythic Pluses. But I want overall. So when I go back to the game, let me just hide this for a second. When I go back to the game, I'm looking at the pieces that I have in here. So this is a shoulder piece. It's a 610 hero piece. Brandon says that's what she said. And no, that's what I said. Never mind she. That's what I said. That's what Eve said. Okay, so it is an upgrade. So now I'm gonna open back up that window, and I'm gonna look under shoulders. So on shoulders, it says the best in slot piece is the tier piece. And we know that because when you look at the tier piece itself, it has under the description, it's got all this gray writing, right? And it says Exhumed Centurion's Relics 0 out of 5. Once you get 2 out of 5, if you scroll, I can't move my mouse on there because it just makes that go away. But you want to get at least 2 pieces. You want to get 4 pieces of the tier set. So my character, if I go back over here, my character has 4 pieces. See how there's 4 of them lit up on the right hand side there? My character has 4 pieces. So if I get this tier piece, the shoulder piece, of course I forgot to minimize that, then I have to turn it into tier so I can keep my 4 set. The other piece in the options in the vault is a trinket, overclocked gear array launcher. This is fire damage, so it's probably a good piece. Overclocked gear array launcher. This is a trinket. So now I'm going to open up this window again, and I'm going to scroll down to see what the best trinkets are. So here, there's the trinket section. You get 2 trinkets. So here, this is called Treacherous Transmitter, and the other one's called Ovanax's Mercurial Egg. As you can see, This trinket is neither of those, so I'm not really interested. Hi, Dee Dee. I have back problems. I had to leave early. But I'm seeing a chiropractor and possibly a physiotherapist as well. Uh, I just don't have money for it. Like those, we have to pay for. I don't have any insurances for those, so I have to pay. I had to pay $125 to see the chiropractor yesterday, and I have to pay her another 65 on Tuesday to see her again. But on Tuesday, when I see her again, we're gonna determine if I'm good to go back to work, go back to camp on the Thursday, or if I need one more week home to do my stretches and stuff. Um, the last piece here is a hero neck piece. Mine's champion. That would be an upgrade, but let's see our best in slot list again. Neck piece, tail spinner's pendant is the best in slot tier piece. So if you look here, that's not what this is. So I am going to choose the shoulders. It's always so much work to choose pieces from the thing. But yeah, my back has been really, really bugging me. And my one arm was numb like overnight and for part of the morning. And then the next night, both of my arms were numb. And then the next night, one arm again. Um, so I had to get that checked out. But I still have the job. I'm just and I'm not gonna rush back. It is gonna be good money, but I'm not gonna rush back because at this age, oh my gosh, I have to tell you what the chiropractor said to me. She was like, "Oh, you look very young." She goes, "How old are you?" I was like, "I'm 48." And she's like, "Wow." She goes, "You look very young for 48." I'm like, "Okay, thanks." And then she says something like, "So your life is over, like over half over, and I can't believe how beautiful you look." And I was like, "What? Did you just tell me my life is over half over?" So then she had to go. She told me to lay on the bed on my front, and she had to go get something from another room. And she went out of the room, and I was laying on there. And when I was laying up, because very flat, right? My bed is a couch. It's not perfect. But when I was laying there, my whole spine was like, I don't like this. My whole spine was hurting. And then I started thinking, and I was like, she just told me that I'm old, and I'm over half of my life is over. And I was sitting there, like, well, laying there, and like I started tearing up because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm that old, right? Like I'm almost senior status. Anywho, I was upset about that, but I didn't say anything to her. Of course, she has no idea what she said. Okay, so I grabbed the shoulder piece. It's right there. I'm just gonna move it up so I don't lose it. And then I'm gonna go to the catalyst, which once you hit 80 or whatever, you have charges here to turn your pieces into tier. So I'm gonna take these shoulders I just got, put them in the catalyst, and transform. So now it's gonna change them from a regular piece to a tier piece, which is what I want. And then I'm gonna put them on. So I'm at 615, put them on. I just dropped to 614. 619. Because they're 610, that's why. But I have to upgrade them. I don't even know if I have the stuff to upgrade. So anywho, I might be going back on Thursday to camp. The van only goes in and out on Thursdays. So I might be going to camp on Thursday, or I might be going back to camp next Thursday. Oh, I gotta get going. I was gonna do something, and that's why I came in the building, but I don't know what I was gonna do. Anywho, that's all my characters. I don't think any other ones has any other vaults to open. Maybe my other priest. Let me just check her really fast. I literally was like crying, saying, am I trading my body for money? Basically. And I'm not talking like that way. I mean, like my health. Am I trading my health for money? And that's sometimes you don't even think about it. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, she doesn't have a vault. Um, but I do. My mind is totally in that job. I enjoy it. I get along with everyone well. Not everyone gets along well, but I get along with everyone. Um, well, good. And the camp food is freaking amazing. I'm pretty sure I gained weight while I was there. Um, but I do want to go back unless I end up finding like a payroll job or something to do instead. Because it's a lot of work for about the same amount of money. Um, and I'm gone, right? So versus coming home every night. So I am still applying for other jobs in the meantime. If I get any hits, we'll see how it goes, whatever. If not, I am definitely going back to the camp. Um, it's kind of a good break at the same time. And then you come home and you realize you're like, wow, I've been cleaning 12 hours a day, like 7 days a week, or for 7 days straight. And you come home and you're like, oh my God, that's dirty, that's dirty, that's dirty, that's dirty, and you just like, I'm so exhausted. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I need to clean at home now. I don't usually clean at home. So, anywho, I gotta get going. Jesse should be done work here right away. Um, Casey, hello. I'm sorry you're sad. Why are you sad? I hope your day gets better. But the good thing is, depending on where you are, the day is almost over and a new one's going to start tomorrow. So I hope everything works out for you, Casey. I do have to go though. Um, I don't want to make Jesse wait outside. It's dark out now. Um, so Casey, ask me if is it your birthday today? If it is, happy birthday. What's that? Oh, thank you, Sir Wilter. You can come back anytime and listen to my ASMR. My accidentally ASMR. Is it ASMR? AMSR? I've been live for 1 hour and 11 minutes. I like 111. I gotta scroll back. ASMR. Okay. Yeah, that. Go back all the way back down. Yes, it is. What do you want to do for my birthday right now? I want to say happy birthday. And I hope you've had a great day. And I hope that you have an even better night. I do have to go though. Um, so yeah, I hope the rest of your day goes good, Casey. All right. Thank you everyone for being here. Of course, as usual, I appreciate every like, share, comment, follow, view, stars, tips, donations, website views. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk now. Website views, evil13.ca is my website. It has a bunch of links on there. Um, Tips, bits, and subscriptions. Oh, and PayPal tips. Just quick FYI, from Facebook, I get 70% of the stars. I get, Casey, I will say what you want me to say, if you send me tips. Um, bits, I get 50% of bits. PayPal tips, I get 100% of PayPal tips. Even if you only send like $1, I get $1. Um, I do have to go though. So thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a good night. I will probably not be back tonight just because I'm tired as heck. My body is still recovering. Yeah, have a good night.